Welcome back, guys. So this video was requested by some other fellow food geeks. Yes. In response to my protein powder video. It surprised me how popular that video got. So in response, and to kind of say thank you, I'm going in more detail of how to actually make whey protein powder. So there are two different types of whey protein powder. Whey protein concentrate and whey protein isolate. Is one better? Is one worse? I'll show you. So the best way to understand whey protein powder is to go to the source. So we'll be making ricotta. In a large pot, add 1 gallon of milk. Heat it up to 180 degrees and then add 5 tablespoons of lemon juice. Mix and then put a lid on top and let it sit for about 20 minutes off the heat. Then get a pot, strainer, and cheesecloth and gently add the ricotta that floats to the top over it. So then after that, you're left with ricotta and whey. And I put a little less acid in this mixture just because I normally would get a little more ricotta, but I wanted some of those curds to stay dissolved in the whey for when I dehydrate it, it'll be more nutritious. So with the whey, we're gonna divvy it out into little containers and then dehydrate it overnight. This is 1 gallon of dehydrated whey. But now we need to get it into a powder form, so we're gonna blend it in a blender. So this is our homemade whey protein powder. It literally just smells like milk and a little bit of lemon juice. It actually smells really good. Kind of like space ice cream. I love space ice cream. Now, do they taste different? The house-made protein powder, it's a little grainy. I probably can find like a mill, like a stone mill to like really make it fine. But flavor is really good. Now let's try the one I bought online. Texture obviously just super powdery. Now you can tell it's like protein powder flavor. It kind of cakes, like it doesn't really like dissolve. It just kind of like stuck to the roof of my mouth, like peanut butter. Now the other form of protein you can get from whey is whey protein isolate. And there are two different ways to make it. The first and highest quality method is microfiltration. This is where they pass liquid whey through a microfilter where water and protein can pass, but the lactose and fat stays behind. The second and lower quality method is ion exchange. This is where they magnetize or charge the amino acids in the protein and pass them through a charged tube. The lactose and fat, which is not charged, gets stuck to the sides and then the protein passes through. But in some circumstances, not all the amino acids get charged, which will break up the protein, which would leave the protein as an incomplete protein and make it less nutritious. Now, it takes a factory to be able to do both of these processes, so I'm just going to be focusing on the whey concentrate. And I know what you're thinking. There's only one way to test if a protein powder is good for you. And no, it's not a shake, it's a cupcake. Let's go. In a bowl, sift together 3/4 cup cocoa powder, 3/4 cup flour, 1/2 cup homemade whey concentrate, 1/2 teaspoon baking powder, pinch of salt, and sift. In another bowl, add 3/4 cup of butter and a cup of sugar and mix together. Add your dry ingredients and then 1/2 cup of sour cream. Oh, and don't forget your eggs. Now get your adorable cupcake wrappers and fill them up. Now time to prepare your protein frosting. In a bowl, mix together 8 ounces of softened cream cheese and 8 tablespoons of softened butter. Sift together 3 cups of powdered sugar, 4 tablespoons of whey concentrate, and 1/2 cup of cocoa powder. When decorating, just listen to your heart. You'll know what to do. And now you have these beautiful protein cupcakes. That was weird. Hey guys, thank you for watching. If you want to keep seeing more, please subscribe. If you liked the video, Punch that like button. If you have any questions about food, leave in the comment section below. And as always, keep cooking.